guys, welcome back to the Pack Life and welcome to what we would consider one of our favorite workouts, guys. This is a workout today called JT, which is one of our Crossfit benchmark workouts. It consists of 3 really tough pushing movements. These are all gymnastic movements, so only using your body weight today, guys. But the limiting factor is definitely going to be that muscular fatigue that sets in. How long can you stave that off? And how do you strategize to be able to make sure that you never really reach that point of complete failure while still being able to move nice and quickly through this? Alright, so we've got a couple of very important scaling options that we're going to use for today, and getting these right is key to getting the correct stimulus out of the workout today. Alright, so we're going to start with the very first movement, guys. We're doing handstand push-ups. Guys, you can do normal handstand push-ups, or you can do kipping handstand push-ups, that's up to you. The rep scheme today is 21-59 of these 3 different movements. As I said, the first one is handstand push-ups, and while we could demonstrate for you, those of you guys, those aren't the main focal point for us today. What we're really going to be concentrating on is the pike push-up. So for the vast majority of us, the handstand push-up is quite an advanced movement, but on the pike push-up side, it's super important that our pike push-up looks very different from our normal push-up, because we're actually doing normal push-ups later in the workout, right? So having said that, I'm going to give you a demonstration. I'm going to explain why I'm doing what I'm doing, but essentially the point is to make sure that I am getting my body as vertical as I can to try and replicate the handstand push-up much more than the normal push-up. Okay, so guys, what we're going to do is we start here thinking about that pike push-up. Is my feet are going to be shoulder width apart, and my hands are also going to be shoulder width apart as I get down into what we call a plank position. From here, guys, I'm going to really drive my bum up nice and high and walk my hands closer to my toes. At the same time, so I'm getting my bum up as high as I can. At the same time, I'm keeping my head neutral by looking through my feet. From here, I'm pushing straight down and straight back up, trying to make these push-ups, or these pike push-ups, as vertical as I can to replicate those handstand push-ups correctly. Okay, so start in a plank position, walk the hands in towards the feet, push your bum up nice and high in the air, and then let's try and get that spine vertical, looking between my legs, so I'm looking through my knees and pressing straight down and straight back up. Guys, if you do these pike push-ups correctly, this is a really tough movement and it does get very close to replicating the handstand push-up. Okay, so that's our first movement. The second movement for us today is going to be the dip. And guys, you can obviously do ring dips if you have rings at home. Otherwise, you're going to be working through a chair, which works excellently, or a stool, which I have here. So we'll put the stool out. Guys, you can either do this with straight legs or bent legs today. So if you want to make it more difficult, the legs go straight. Otherwise, you're going to bend the knees, keep the hands tucked in close, straight down and straight back up. Really important here, guys, that I don't use my quads. So I'm not pressing through my legs. I'm just relaxing them and using them for balance. I'm trying to work hard on the back of the arms. Alright? Using my shoulders, my chest and my triceps to push straight down and straight back up. Alright, so that's our second movement, guys. Then our third movement is our traditional push-up, where we'll be working on the mat. We keep those elbows nice and tucked in, and then we're going to make sure that our chest touches the ground before our hips and our thighs do. And in fact, I prefer if our hips and thighs never touch the ground, so they look like this. You want to do them off your knees, looks exactly the same. Keeping that bum up nice and high. Okay. Alright guys, so those are our 3 movements today. 21-59 handstand push-ups, dips and push-ups. Guys, you're going to feel a huge amount of burn in the chest, the shoulders and the triceps. That's exactly what we want to do today. We're going to try and fatigue those muscles, but try and pace yourself so that you never get to that point where you can't do anymore and you have to rest for 3 or 4 minutes before you carry on. Guys, this is meant to be a very fast workout. We want to finish well under 10 minutes today. And we want you to do this as a full send, guys. We're trying to push this as hard as we can. Okay, once you've done that, you're going to give it a little bit of time to rest. I'm going to go into a finisher for today. We're also doing 21s for the biceps. We're working on the arms as a finisher, so a big upper body day today. And doing some overhead extensions for the triceps. We're try and kick out those a little bit more as well. All right, so on the 21s, guys, you're going to take a weight, whether it's a kettlebell or a dumbbell. We're going to hold it out in front of us. We're going to go, I'm going to show you from the side. We're going to do 7 repetitions halfway up, 7 repetitions from halfway to the top, and then 7 repetitions the full range of motion. Once you've done those, you're going to go and sit on your bench or your chair or whatever you use for your dips. Arms go over your head and we're doing overhead extensions, 10 to 15 reps to work on those triceps. Elbows go out to 45 degrees and I press straight up towards the ceiling, keeping my abs nice and tight so I don't extend my back, and squeezing those triceps as I press up towards the roof. Guys, you're going to do 3 sets of those with a 90-second rest. So you'll do 21s, tricep extensions, and then a 90-second rest. That is to round off today's upper body killer sessions. I hope you guys enjoy this. It's a great way to get that upper body pump you're looking for. Have fun, and we'll catch you with another Pack Life workout coming at you from the garage this week. We'll catch you later on. Bye.